This is Derrick Hayes live with Natasha Marcus, and we're here at the Euphoria Books and Wellness House. And for more information on this great opportunity to learn about your past so you can move into the future, it's 706-221-4830. Once again, this is an exclusive Derrick interview with Natasha Marcus. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Earlier we were talking and you mentioned respect my craft.
Respect my craft, yes.
And the reason why I bring that up because I was in the audience.
You were?
Yes. Because a young lady that's a friend of my stepdaughter, Brandy Rosser, Garrett Rosser.
Okay.
She was modeling in the event.
Awesome.
And so I was in the audience and I didn't know,
Yeah.
that was your event.
Small world.
Oh, small world. So tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into the interview.
Okay. I am Natasha Marcus, and because that's what I do, I always let people know that. My government name is Natasha Hall. I have an alias name. I go by T. Hershey. I did radio for a while. I started out, and I talked to you earlier a little bit about my music background. I played the piano for several churches here in Columbus. Between the ages of 18 to 21, my last church was Mount Pilgrim Baptist Church, and I pretty much grew up there. And after that, I kind of got into nightlife with Firm Group Music Group. That's pretty much what got T. Hershey to where she is today. And with that being said, I got down with Firm Group Music Group. I got down with 98.3 The Beat. Shouts out to my home team.
Okay.
And I became the street team leader at that time within 6 months of being on the street team. So I was really excited about that. And that's what got me involved with the music industry. And not only that, but my older brother is DJ 03, and he's on Monday through Friday, 98.3 To Beat, 7 to 12.
Okay.
So he was definitely my mentor through that. And once we did club promotions, we did nightlife, I did event planning, I moved into community activism because I saw the need of somebody in my age group needing to step up to the plate to be the voice for the youth.
Okay. That's a good place to start. See, the D in the Derrick interview is for dream.
Right.
And what is your dream?
My dream, I always tell people that I want to be a millionaire, and not necessarily in money, but in the wealth of people. I feel like I was called to not just lead people, but to be an example for people. And discipline comes from examples. So I want to definitely be, my mission statement is to be, to empower and encourage my family and my friends and young girls to be effective members in society. And in order to do that, I have to be effective in society for that to happen. So my dream is definitely to be a millionaire. I want to be the greatest example that I can, and hopefully it does come in money too with people. Okay. God will not only just give you $1 million, but He'll give you 1,000,000 ways to make $1. Okay. So that's what I want to do.
You mentioned encouragement, and in the end of the Derrick interview is for encouragement. What encourages you?
What encourages me is sometimes our work goes unnoticed, we think. And just a simple appreciation when people see me on Facebook or Twitter or out and about working, and they just stop to tell me, you do an awesome job. Okay. Just to keep that little word of just awesome job, keeps me encouraged. Okay. And knowing that every day that I'm working hard for one goal, and that's just to save a soul.
Okay, so the feedback is crucial.
Right.
Okay, the R is for resource.
Resource.
What resource do you bring to the table that makes you stand out or unique?
That's a good question. If I tell you, I have to kill you, right?
No, don't kill me. Like I tell people, if I had to tell you, I'm going to kill you. I don't want nobody dead.
I like that.
The dead folk can't pay no bills.
It's true. With what I bring to the table is definitely brand. Okay. I have reinvented myself on several occasions. I started out being T. Hershey, and that was my brand. That was my product. And by being in marketing, if you've branded yourself, everything that you touch comes into play. I feel like what I could bring to the table is just the relationship. I'm from the South. I have Southern hospitality, and I'm going to speak to everybody. Right. So I know no strangers, and that's the resource, the ultimate resource that you can have. Okay,
the R is for ready. When did you know you were ready for what you're doing now?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's a great question.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay, why do you say right now?
The reason why I say right now is because you granted me the opportunity to be here And that's no blowing smoke up you.
Right.
But I feel like once you brand yourself to a point where I added you on Facebook and you said, hey, how are you? And I said, I want to get an interview. And you were willing to go ahead and work with me. I felt like I got into a point in my career where people are willing to work with me by just a Facebook friend request.
Right.
That comes a long way.
Right. Hey, that's how it is. You know, when you meet me and you meet my team.
Right.
What I mean by my team is people in my network.
Right.
You know, if anybody you ever want to meet, you just tell me. You know, you met Dr. Hud.
Right.
So that's how we roll.
And you started it out with exclusive, and I feel like you only do exclusive people on exclusive interviews. So it's now.
Like I tell, I want to interview the biggest names in the game.
It's now.
You know, from the small fish to the big whale. Why? Because they all have a story to tell.
That's right.
The eye and the Derrick interview is for individuals.
Okay.
Can you name at least one individual? If you have more, then shout them out. That other people should learn more about.
I have a laundry list of people.
Let them know. This all about blogging. I call this blogging it forward.
Okay. Well, I want a check after this, everybody. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, put them out there.
Definitely.
We get the biggest names of the game.
Definitely. Starting out with my mentors, which would be my big brother, DJ 03. He's been a legend in this game for a very long time when it comes to the music industry. Not only that, but DJ Cashflow, that's like a big brother
do they have websites or anything?
Oh, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Definitely DJ Cashflow and DJ 03. They're both live from 7 to 12 on 98.3 The Beat.
Okay.
On Monday through Friday. And Firm Grip Music Group is the home team. They're my big brothers. Firm Grip online where you can find us. 5th Annual Grip Grammy Awards is coming up in April.
Fifth what?
The 5th Annual Grip Grammy Awards.
5th Annual?
Yes, the 5th Annual.
Grip Grammy.
Grip Grammy Awards. So I'm really excited about that. And they're the masterminds behind keeping me motivated. And also Derrick Green. Little D from 98.3 The Beat gave me my first opportunity to into this window. He turned me down a few times when I tried to get on the street team the first 2 times, but he saw my seriousness and brought me on board. And ever since then, whatever piece of advice that I need, I can drop by the radio station unannounced.
Been knocked down by every newspaper, radio station.
Yeah.
But then the opportunities come and you just keep walking in.
And keep going.
Because most of the time, a lot of deals happen when you walk up to that person first, you send them information.
That's right. Oh, I'm coming to you.
Okay.
Don't ignore me. I'll come to you.
Right.
Definitely Derrick Green and Marquise Averett. Marquise Skinny Averett. He's actually, he just got back from working for Obama. And we have started Young Minority Leaders. It's a new organization that we're putting together. We're actually starting our membership drive the beginning part of February. And it's basically just geared toward anybody that's ready to inspire the youth of our community between the ages of 18 and 35.
How can people find out more information about Young Minority?
Add me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. I'm Natasha Markets when it comes to both. We'll actually start the Young Minority Leaders website coming soon in February. You can contact us at youngminorityleaders@gmail.com, and all words are spelled like it is in the dictionary.
Okay. Anyone else before we move on?
I also want to thank, I hate to leave somebody out. I want to thank all my leadership at my day job. You guys do know who you are, and I'm not going to say where I work because they do pay me, but
it is what it is.
I don't endorse for free.
Okay.
No.
Hey. You just said something powerful. You know what you just said?
What I say?
Endorse. I mean, you slow it down to indoors. Because this video gonna get you indoors.
I appreciate that.
Well, we're gonna move on. The letter C in the interview is for continue. When things look bleak or not optimistic, what makes you want to continue?
I wake up every morning to a vision board. And every morning I know why I get up. I get up, the first thing I do is check my vision board. And it's mixed with scriptures. It's mixed with just motivation, and not only that, my end goals. So every morning I'm reminded that I need God. You got to keep God first, and that's the first scripture, Matthew 6:33. That's first. You got to know that first, and then everything else will prevail. So I just know every day that I get up, the end goal is to hear, well done, thy good and faithful servant. So I want that. So every day I'm motivated, regardless how many doors get slammed in my face.
You motivating me right now. I'm supposed to motivate you because 2 things you said. You looking at the end goal, like in football, the end zone.
It's the end
You got to picture yourself scoring.
Right.
And then you said goal. It's like the word go. If you split it in the middle, it says GAAF. I mean, you got to go all out.
Go all out.
Hey, that's how you gonna make it into the end zone.
I like this.
And the K in the last letter in the Derrick interview is for keys.
Okay.
Can you get a listener some keys to success? You mentioned some, but give them another one.
Okay. Definitely have a vision board. You always what is it? A destiny. What is it? A dream written is nearly just a vision unwritten is nearly just a dream. Right. And so I write down all of my visions because as long as it's written, God's going to make sure it comes into place. So I make sure that I have my visions written out, and not only that, go hard. Don't just talk.
And then also for the people that are super holy out there, it's in Habakkuk. I'm talking about write it down.
It
make
does.
It plain.
It is.
So just, sometimes you gotta give it to them in a different way. So they I got it.
We're like two peas in a pod. I like this.
Hey, you gotta help them out. Sometimes you gotta spoon feed some.
That's right.
And give some of the others the fork.
That's right. I mean, that's how I got it.
Everyone's different.
That's right.
Is there anything else you want to that we didn't mention that you like to leave the listeners with?
If you would like to book me for any motivational speaking, I love to go talk to young people and even adults. I mean, we learn from each other, and make sure young people, and this is for my young people, listen to your elders. I can't preach that anymore because a lot of times we forget to go get the history so we do know where we're going. And major thank you to Ronzel Buckner for reminding me that I won't know where I'm going unless I know where I come from. So it's very important that we never forget our history.
And he owns Skippers, right?
Skippers.
Yeah. So if you're in Columbus, you need some seafood.
Definitely, because his restaurant is banging.
How can they contact you again?
Contact me. I'm Natasha Markets with an S. At gmail.com. I'm on Twitter, Natasha Markets. I'm on Facebook, Natasha Markets. I'm on Instagram, Natasha Markets. I'm on Pinterest, Natasha Markets. I have a social media certification as well. So anything you need about social media, event planning, public relations, motivational speaking, and I also do career development.
Okay.
So if you need help building your career, I have 8 years, going on 9 years experience in human resources.
So what she's saying is if you're sitting on your rear and you need help, so you can give you a boost in your career.
For 30 minutes, I do it for free.
Oh, hey, your first session for free.
First session.
Woo! Hey, you can't beat that. But I was just listening to, sometimes words come into my soul and ideas, and I was just looking at your your brand name Markets.
Right.
Well, even in your first name, if you slowed it down, the first part is Nat.
Okay.
Because out here in this game, you gotta be like a Nat. You gotta
That's
be
right.
all over. I mean, you gotta go get it.
That's right.
Until you can sit it, you gotta go get it.
That's right.
You gotta go get it. Show up. And then I was just listening to your last name, Markets.
Right.
Like the M. You look good, you're professional, you sound good, you're making it happen. Then you got the art. The ARK is like back in the day, we told Bose to go build the art.
Right.
We all had these dreams,
right.
but we not always building them.
That's right.
And you don't have to worry about doing it by yourself, because even in the word dream, you had a letter U and a letter I,
right.
and they together.
Right.
So get with someone that you can partner with
right.
and bring some things together.
That's right.
And then you got the kits on the end. Everyone has a tool. You got to go in your toolbox. You already have your kit. Folks worrying about what they don't have, but inside is everything.
That's right. God gives us our resources.
So I thank you for this time.
Thank you.
This is the Derrick interview. You heard her dream, how she's encouraged, the resources she brings to the table.
Yes.
And right now she says she's ready.
Ready.
She shouted out a lot of individuals, DJs, professionals, marketing people, even the ones at her day job that help her shine on her daydream.
Taught me a lot.
She told us how she continues and the keys to success. That vision board is crucial.
Yes.
Some people have other names for it, but the key is to write it out and proceed on it.
That's right.
Make it happen. Once again, this is Derrick Hayes live with Natasha Markets. We right here at Euphoria Books and Wellness in Midtown Columbus, and we thank you for listening to this exclusive Derrick interview.